You are on
I'm on wheels.
wheels.
I'm gonna do favorite cars. Does that qualify as wheels?
It is
What's everybody's favorite car?
Tesla.
I want to know what everybody's favorite car. Your favorite car is a Tesla.
It is
At
okay.
all times, the only car. If you had one more car to get out of just, you have to get it and you have to enjoy it no matter what. That's it.
That's it for me.
Hmm.
I've
But
never
you can modify it any way you want. You can add
Tesla,
to it. You can cut it up. You
Tesla,
can paint it.
Tesla.
Okay, so you go
But
with
I've
Tesla.
never been into name brands.
Mm,
That's just not who I am.
hmm.
And the only reason I'm all Tesla, Tesla, Tesla is because of the ingenuity.
Hmm.
It gets the longest driving range for all electric vehicles.
Hmm.
It's twice and almost triple other electric vehicles.
Hmm.
The technology is just amazing. And I was reading and researching that Tesla actually received 5 stars in all three categories of safety by the National Council, who I guess certifies the safety of cars, NHR or something or another. And it gave them a 5 star, it gave the Model 3 5 stars in all three categories.
Yeah, but didn't the AMG Hornet or the Pinto get 5 star when it first started
Did
though?
it? Did it? Don't make me look that up.
Right, it did not.
Oh, okay.
The Pinto,
I know it
that
blew
was the
up.
car that blew up in the back.
Right, but I
Yeah,
thought you were trying to say it got
that's
to
the
and then it
point.
fell.
The point
Okay.
most do. So I get it. But Elon, or excuse me, I keep talking to Elon like I know him. But this gentleman that owns this
Mr.
company, it
Musk.
yeah, just started. So you have to give it some time. I knew Dick Van Dyke. No, that was a Jaguar. But I do know that some of them have been on fire. And when we were driving out to Arizona in November, um, I've seen one on the side of the road on
Really?
fire. But again, compared to all the other
Right.
cars, I still am with you and support you in
Hmm.
making that quest to get your favorite car because
And I promise
it's an awesome car.
and I promise
I'm not
when
doing no
I
automatic.
won't do it.
I'm not
What?
doing
You're
auto
not even
drive.
listening. When you get in my car, I promise not to do the auto
Okay,
drive.
all
I
right,
promise.
okay,
I respect you.
okay.
I
I
respect you.
appreciate that because
I
I'm telling
respect
you,
you.
I'm like,
I have
I'm gonna
no
cry.
problem
I'm gonna cry
driving
like a
you.
baby though, and then you're
I
gonna have
have
to give me
no
some napkins, and you're gonna have to witness me crying like this fool when
I
you're
wouldn't do
crying in my car. And
I
I say, I
wouldn't do
told
you
you,
that way.
don't take me
I
on a
wouldn't do you
Tesla
that way.
and put me on auto drive,
I will not do you
autopilot.
that way.
That's
I
like
will drive
okay.
with my feet and my
Oh,
hands.
you could actually trick me. You could be like, have your hands like barely around the wheel and be like, he don't even know it's on automatic.
No, you'd have to watch me
Okay.
push the button
Okay. All right.
on the screen
I'll
that
watch the
puts.
YouTube and see how you do it first.
Yes. I'm telling you, I wouldn't lie to
Oh
you.
my
Come on.
gosh.
That's
What's
okay.
up, Sherry?
But wait,
See
you
you
never
in
told
there.
us your favorite.
Well, I'm not.
What?
I'm
Hi,
going. Trying to get
Sherry.
everybody's favorite car. What's your favorite vehicle? We're on
Oh,
vehicles
she
right
said
now.
Mercedes. Is that?
Thank you.
I can't read it from
Oh,
here.
she did. Mercedes
G six
G6,
I.
G6,
Oh.
G6. She said it with an
Woo!
exclamation point.
Oh,
Like,
that's the explanation.
yeah, we got to look up the G6 and see what that looked like because I
All
don't even know.
right.
I'm a
Oh,
little
thank
guy.
you,
I don't even
Sherry, for
know.
loving our show.
Emmy, that's Mercedes G6 with an exclamation point. Uh oh.
Oh, let me see this.
2019. Oh, she ain't
Ooh,
playing.
that is beautiful.
Yeah, she ain't playing.
Looks like the Tesla X.
Yeah, she ain't
I'm just
playing.
playing. Oh, that
Onyx.
is
That's dope.
nice. Oh, look at those
Yeah,
rims.
that's dope. Look how wide the tires
Ooh,
are.
oh yeah.
Good choice on that one.
All right, all right.
Good choice on that one.
Have to get you one of those.
Dang.
Hey,
Yeah, that's a good choice. I've never even seen that car. I never. Well, I saw something
that
like it
is
because it was kind of
beautiful.
boxy, and they were the crossbreeds between uh the excuse me, the coupe of the Mercedes
Uh huh.
and the SUV. And this was a couple
Oh.
years ago, and it was like at some show or something like that. But
Uh
it was
huh.
similar to that style. I don't know if that's
That
it,
is nice.
but
What
that
do you
is
think
nice.
that vent things on the side? Because it
They
make it go
they
fast,
put
kind
the
of cool
vents
off.
there for a number of reasons. I know with
Probably
they
to help
mimic
with
race cars,
aerodynamics.
and if there's a motor in the front, again, I've never seen this car before, but if there's a motor in the front, it helps with ventilation, so the air can
Mm.
flow through and
And
keep the
it,
motor cooler. It
oh,
also
Tesla
helps
cars ready to
to
go.
dry off the tires, believe it or not, because air come up through the bottom and it blows
Mm.
air out the back, and that's why you see it on race cars, and they kind of mimic that.
Really?
Some of them are just for looks, so you look at them
Mm-hmm.
and it would be just a color or chrome, and it won't have any lures in it. But
Ah, but that
Mercedes
looks
ain't gonna,
authentic right
yeah,
there.
Mercedes ain't gonna put nothing on just for no looks.
Right,
Yeah, for real,
right.
for real.
That is a nice looking vehicle.
I'm not mad.
Woohoo!
I'm not mad.
If you get one, you gotta take me for a ride.
That's for real. We gotta go somewhere in it just for no reason at all. Because I know the back seat's got to be comfortable too.
Oh, well, it's a Mercedes, so yeah, I'm sure
Hmm.
it's comfortable. It's
My
beautiful for
car
sure.
isn't as fancy as schmancy as you guys.
Hmm.
I want the 32 window VW bus. What? What? I can't have the bus.
No, you can.
I
You
want to keep it
can.
simple. A
You
32
can.
window VW bus, and
Does it
the
have
reason
seatbelts?
why, yeah, you can put seatbelts in it.
Okay.
Yeah, you can put seat. See, I said you can modify. Remember, part that
Yes.
was my. You got me on the beep beep yellow bus. Oh my god! I
What?
was at I was doing some work where I work. I do some work for installs. And
Hmm.
is this bad? See, I want to approach this in a
Uh-oh.
good way, and I'm not even gonna dive deep into it. I want to know what y'all think. Is this bad? When I got to the customer home, they asked me could I move my truck because I install things. I install appliances. They asked me could I move my truck because the kid was going to be dropped off because the kid is handicapped,
Special needs.
special
Okay.
needs. Okay,
Uh-huh.
special needs. That's a better way to say it. And so I'm in the house. Is it okay when you're making small talk and the parent of the kid, makes the, how we do, do like we're like a retard.
Right. They did about their own kid.
No, not about the own kid, but just as a joke, and it was uncomfortable for me because I'm looking at the whole
Oh.
scenario and like, is the
Oh.
kid
Like,
gonna?
are they lacking sensitivity? You would
Wow,
think they would be a little more
wow!
sensitive.
I've never been in that position in my
Wow.
life.
Well, wow, wow.
Yeah, yeah, I've never, and I don't
Wow.
know. And again, that could have went anywhere deep fast, but I just don't think it's appropriate. It was uncomfortable for me to
We
hear
were talking
somebody
about. It's
make
funny that we
jokes.
were talking about this just last week,
Mm, mm, mm.
weren't we?
32 bus, 32 window VW bus.
That's a whole lot of windows. You should invest in
But it's a
windows.
beautiful. Well, the thing about it is they have this car out there, a bus or a bus. That's funny. That is so not funny.
Oh, your sister called.
I know, but that car has been around for so long. It's like a 50-year-old
Oh,
vehicle, and you can get them now where you can kit them up. You can put the fancy electronic fuel injection
but
in
they're
them and
the
stuff like
they're the
that.
cost of a house
Well,
out
and that's the
here.
beautiful thing about it is you can if you can find look at this a 1957 VW 32 window 105 grand.
That's
It's a
crazy.
collectible, so you'll be driving something. You can
Who wants to
modify it.
drive a collectible?
Well, you don't have to drive it. I can ride with you in your Tesla, and I can park that in the garage.
You still got to start it and drive it every now and
Oh,
again,
yeah, that's
keep
true.
things lubricated
I
and
just always wanted one of those, and I believe it's coming to fruition because I keep wanting. I can't go to another car because you can pick any car in the world. That Mercedes was beautiful. The Tesla's beautiful. I like the old Charger. You all right? If I have to get a new vehicle, it would be well, I guess you can't pick too many, huh? I've already picked mine, so I need to shut up and move on, huh? It's all good.
just one.
Jokes. A bus or a bus. That's so cool. Because that's what they were known for back in the day. People hated to see VW buses in the 70s and the 60s
Why?
because they knew other cars, American made muscle was coming up behind them and they were in the way. You
Oh,
remember
were
the
they
pea shooters?
slow? Were they
Oh,
slow?
real slow.
Oh.
Remember? Yeah, exactly. And you was doing 25 miles an hour in third gear. That was all you got. Then you maxed out. So yeah, that's my car. I like to get it with a souped up VW motor in it. Something I had the Bug before, and I want a 32 window bus because again, you pull up with it. It's a small in comparison to the vehicles that are out now. I mean, the Expedition would just swallow these things, but it's
Now,
a classy vehicle and it's a great investment.
if you were inclined
That's
to
my word.
buy an inexpensive one that you were willing to put in some elbow grease and fix it up yourself, what would be the cheapest you could find that vehicle for?
You can probably get one for like 5 grand, and it would be
Really?
yeah because the way it's separated is the top of it, and then what's called the pan is the bottom, and it connects.
Hmm.
So you can go back east and probably in Oklahoma or find someone that's rusted in someone's, um, you know, uh,
Backyard.
farm on their
Okay.
farm, and most likely people are going to know what it is, so they're going to try it. You're going to try to. I'll take it for 2 grand. They're going to be like, well, on the internet, blah 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 blah. People are starting to wise up to these things. 105 grand. The next one is
Well, that's fully
63. It's
restored.
70. Right, 79. If you got one and restored it, you can make you a nice piece of change.
So you think for about 5,000 you could find one,
All it's going to be is the top
right?
with 32 windows, probably with all the glasses broken,
Uh,
and then the pan on the bottom is going to be rusted, and maybe a wheel or two, and that's all you got to start with. No motor, 5 grand.
okay.
Yep,
Yeah. Well, when
yep.
okay. Well,
And you can put it together in a month and have it on the road.
really.
Mhm.
Ooh. All right. Well, that sounds like an investment opportunity.
That's right. All right, so we got a Mercedes. Okay, G6. We got anybody else? No, no cars. Okay.